So let's summarize what we have learnt. We have seen that when we have to solve a complex problem, one strategy is to break or decompose that complex problem into one or more simpler problems, and then we can solve those simpler problems using helper functions. Then, to solve our complex problem, we call the helper function, and using these helper functions, we are able to solve the original problem. Now, a very interesting special case of this is when the function itself is its own helper, and we call such a function a recursive function. And this idea of recursion seems a little bit circular, but the reason it works is we don't always call the function recursively. In some special cases, which we call the base cases, and remember there must be at least one base case, in those special cases we solve the problem directly. If we don't have a base case, we have seen we get infinite recursion. Now, let me remind you once again to study the Python tutor links very carefully. Calling a function recursively often confuses students. I'd like you to remember the book analogy and the fact that this is just a special case of calling a helper function. So if you find recursion tricky, my advice is to first understand data and control flow when we are dealing with helper functions. Once you have understood that, you will see that recursion is just a special case. The only thing you have to worry about when you're writing your recursive functions is this problem of infinite recursion, and that you must remember to have base cases. We will continue our discussion of recursive functions in our next lecture.